It's great to be here. I can't wait to talk more about this campaign, which is really good.
Programming. My intention is to bring my experience as well.
I would have moments where I would just not be okay around people.
As a social worker, I have always wanted to impact people and help.
Some of our young people get trapped in that pipeline at 16.
Has a mental health disorder and or diagnosis. When he or she has an episode, like they're not even conscious.
Too, to see, okay, how are we taking care of these human bodies behind bars?
Let's invest in people and not prisons. Good evening. Mark Graham here again on the podcast for Treatment Not Jail. And tonight we have a distinguished guest, Mr. Lawrence Posey. Mr. Lawrence Posey spent time in prison and discovered while in prison that he suffered from an anxiety disorder that was never diagnosed. While he was in prison, it was finally discovered that he suffered from that particular disorder. After release, he finally got the opportunity to address that by seeing a psychiatrist, and he's now presently enrolled in NYers college. So I'd like to welcome Lawrence, and I'd like to give Lawrence the opportunity to share his story.
Hi, my name is Lawrence Posey, and I'm originally from Camden, New Jersey. I now live in Yonkers, New York. I attend NYU, and I just recently got married. But, I was thinking about my, the gotta take my time because this is kind of like really hard sometimes, dealing with my anxiety. And while I believe treatment over jail is very important, during my incarceration, I learned that I was dealing with anxiety. I didn't really know what anxiety was. I thought it was an excuse that, people made up to escape from reality, the real world. However, there are different stages of anxiety, and realizing now that I've been dealing with anxiety my whole life. Growing up in poverty, it was difficult, crime, violence, normal society for the way we see it. It's not normal to, outside of, the outside society, but, it was a norm for us, but, I always thought that, this is just the way we live life, so this is something that we had to deal with. And, you don't cry about things like that. You don't know you're going through certain emotions that, may hinder you from progressing in life, so I know that for me, right now, I see a psychiatrist right now to help with, to help me through some of my, troubles that I have dealing with my past. I know if I had help in the beginning, I wouldn't even probably made some of the decisions that I made. So, I think treatment over jail is very important because there's a bigger problem here than just incarcerating or decisions that's being made, so I think that, a strong evaluation should always be made, and maybe people that are getting help wouldn't need that help, wouldn't need to wind up in prison. Mental health is serious, especially coming from urban communities. We deal with a lot of stuff out there, and I think, just being, educated on it, maybe will help younger men and women, even grown-ups, make better decisions in their life. That's all.
Lawrence's story is the primary reason why we need to invest our time, our money, our effort, and our energy into passing this bill, treatment, not jail. Because had Lawrence received treatment prior to going to jail, he would not have disrupted his life nor his family life. Treatment, not jail, is requiring us as a community right now to invest in treatment so that we can make the public a safer space and a safer place.